Along with James Westling, I am Ari Temkin. This is Big 12 Today on Big 12 Radio. We are presented by Modelo, heard on TuneIn, watched on Big 12 Studios. And on this Thirsty Thursday, we are so pleased to be joined right now by the head coach of the 17th ranked 19-0 Texas Tech Lady Raiders, Krista Gerlich, joining us here on Big 12 Radio. Morning, Coach. How are you?
Good morning. I'm so good. How are you guys?
Doing great. Thank you. Always appreciate your time. 19-0, 6-0 in Big 12 play. And I probably don't have to remind you that you are 19-0 at Texas Tech for the first time since the 92-93 season. I'm sure a season that you remember well.
I, I do. I do. Yes, but we were not 19 and 0 on that season. We finished 19 and 0, which is fantastic. But yeah, so it's a little bit different, but crazy how it, how it goes full circle. We finished on a 19 game winning streak, I believe.
Got it. Okay. Then I've got to check my information on where I got your record to start that season. So you guys had some losses to start the year, 92-93?
Oh, we lost our very first one. Yeah, we lost our very first one at Stanford. They were the the returning national champions, and we lost on their home floor. But we finished, I think it's a 19 game winning streak is what the stat is.
19 game winning streak since 92-93, a national championship team that, of course, you were a part of. All right. So this year's team, how much of a surprise, and maybe surprise for lack of better way to put it, but when before the season started, you probably felt like you had a good team, but did you think you'd have a team that would be 19-0?
I don't know, definitely not. And not because I didn't think that our team was good enough. You just don't think that far ahead. I mean, literally you work in segments of your season and of your schedule. And I think we looked at our non-conference and said, hey, if we take care of business one game at a time, I think we can be successful. But even then we were going to be able to be tested. I thought we had some games on our schedule that were going to test us and prepare us for the Big 12. And, we were hopeful to be successful in that run. But like even going 13-0, 12-0 in our non-conference obviously is a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, I think if you're an opponent and you see Texas Tech and you start 10-0 and 11-0, you get people's attention. But when you start 19-0, all of a sudden you are the hunted. I mean, everybody is out for Texas Tech now. So, how have your players, your staff, the mindset of being a 19-0 team and now like you're getting everybody's best shot?
Yeah, yeah, for sure we are. I think our kids have done a fantastic job of really just locking in one game at a time, and that's been our mantra the entire time. Is just we want to be 1-0. Each time we step out on the floor, we want to be 1-0, and we can't get too high, we can't get too low, we can't think about the future too much. It really is the next game on our schedule is our biggest game of the year, and I think that our staff has done a great job of looking at that. We've had these questions asked to us multiple times. When we were 15-0, 16-0, 17-0, everybody's asking us that, and I have the same answer. I have the same answer. I'm like, we want to win the next one. That's the only thing that's on our mind right now is winning the next one. But I do say that we are telling our kids, that now you've got to really perform really well, or be at least prepared and make sure that your intensity levels at the right level every time you step out on the floor, because you are going to get the opponent's very best shot. And I'm not sure that this program has been used to that in a very long time.
Yeah, and I guess, from your vantage point, like did you feel heading into the season the pressure to be a tournament team this year, the pressure to win because of how the first couple of years have gone for you at Texas Tech? Did you feel
Oh,
that pressure before the season?
I think I've put that on myself, that pressure on myself every year. I mean, because that's been the goal since I got the job, was to get us back in the tournament. And we've been in the postseason twice, not in the NCAA, but we've been in the postseason, and that's two times more than they had in the last 15 years. And so we definitely were making the right strides, but there's no doubt that we want to be in the big dance, and we want to get back in the talks of the top 25 and in the nation, and being a regular. So I think there was definitely pressure that I've put on myself since I took the job.
Yeah, and you had to go through COVID early on during your tenure at Texas Tech, and that'll set anybody back. And then it's just been, to me, your teams have gotten a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. And even towards the tail end of last year, you won what, 5 of your last 7 games and played in the postseason. So, what signs did you see? What are like the little things that you knew you were on the right track?
Yeah. I felt like and not to make excuses or anything, but like when we took the job in August of COVID, right, of 2020, we literally had to coach what was in our locker room, because it was August and it was that time of year, right? And then we didn't even get to go off campus that first year to recruit. So for 2 years we recruited off of videos. And that's really hard to do, to be able to compete at the level that we wanted to compete at. But I did feel like every year we did something that the team before us hadn't done. I mean, every single year we had a lot of injuries. We've always been very thin in the point guard position. And I feel like that's been our biggest Achilles the entire time that I've been here. And that's a personal thing for me, because I have to be really connected to the point guard. I got to be able to have the right type of fit there. And I just haven't had that. And so I've had to make my daughter the point guard. Then I had to make Bailey Maupin the point guard. And this year we have Hema Nunez, and she has really been, I think, the biggest difference is that we have a natural, true point guard that's really connected and is allowing the rest of our talent to be themselves and to let them show up and or step up. So I think we've grown in that area. It's just, we kind of live in the microwave era of we want instant gratification, and we just haven't been able to turn it around like that, like other schools have been able to through the transfer portal. But I think now we finally are there.
Do you have Bryn on staff now?
No, she's in physical therapy school.
Good for
She's
her.
in the stands every day, though. Every game, she's in the
She
stands.
didn't want to go to coaching, huh?
She did not.
Playing for you was enough.
I guess so. Yes, I must have ruined it for her. I don't know, but she is definitely our biggest fan. And I'm pretty sure she does quite a bit of coaching from the stands,
Sure.
from what I hear.
So did you guys ring in the new year with black eyed peas?
So, funny story about that is that I'm a huge believer in that every year, every year, every year. And last year we were on the road and we're having a really good year. And we start, I believe, at Arizona State. And I actually made my team eat a spoonful of black eyed peas. And we went on like a 9-game skid or something. And so this year I was like, nope, not doing it. Like, we're not being superstitious. We're just not doing it. Like, we're just gonna roll with what we're doing. So no black eyed peas right now in 2026.
Hang on, there's got to be a backstory here that I'm missing. What's with the black eyed peas? I thought we were talking like I got a feeling. I thought we were going to
No.
concerts. What's
You're
happening?
clearly not from Texas. That's so funny. Or from the South, I guess. As black eyed peas on New Year's Day gives you good luck for the year.
You
Okay,
never heard that one, James?
this is born and raised in Kansas, new to the area. Okay, I know we're
I had
here.
a couple of people on my staff that didn't know that as well. So anyway, it was fine. But I will tell you this, there's not a lot of people that like black eyed peas.
Right.
I make a mean pot of black eyed peas. So I will have black eyed peas. We just did not have them in a superstitious way on New Year's Day.
What's the difference between what do you do with your black eyed peas? Is it like a
Uh,
family recipe, family secret here?
well, I mean, kind of a family secret, but bacon grease. Bacon does everything. Bacon makes everything better.
It does. In fact, we always keep like a vat of bacon grease on hand just to
You
add it.
should. Makes everything better.
Does. It does. Bacon grease is bacon just makes the world go round. I don't think there's any question about that. It's amazing.
That's amazing.
We got diverted a little.
Do you have any updates? So you've added at semester the tallest player in the history of women's college basketball, 7'1" center, Stephanie Okachuka?
Oh,
Oka-
pretty good, pretty good. Okachuku.
Okachuku.
Yes.
Okachuku from Nigeria, 7'1", tallest player ever in women's college basketball. You have any updates on her and can when the NCAA may make a
Oh.
ruling on her
Well,
eligibility?
so the NCAA has been fantastic, and they have ruled initially with what we gave them. But there's a little bit of back history with her academic transcripts and so we're having to just make sure that we sent some things back to them just to clarify, because we don't want there to any
Right.
reason that we would jeopardize the team that's what our team is doing right now. So they're working really diligently with us, and I think we're really close at just figuring out if she can truly play this semester. We're still very hopeful that she can, but she definitely is going to be playing at Texas Tech, for the next couple of years for sure.
And that, I mean, you're 19-0 and you could be adding the tallest player ever in history of the sport. That's kind of amazing, right? Like,
I know it is. I know. Sometimes I'm like, pinch me, or don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. But yeah, she would be a huge, no pun intended, but a huge addition to what we're doing. And she's already fit in great. She's getting to practice a little bit and started classes yesterday. So it's been
awesome.
it's been a whirlwind for her for sure.
What is
Yeah.
she like? Give us a sense of her game. Is she a rebounding shot blocking
Oh,
machine?
she can block shots like crazy. If you see her clips on YouTube, I mean, like it's crazy, and really can grab the ball out of the air and huge hands, huge hands. She's got really soft hands and really great touch around the basket. 7'4" wingspan and every bit of it. She can drop step dunk, which is
Oh,
fantastic. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So she's going to really be able to take our team to a different level. And we'll see. But I was really, really pleased with her range and her ability to shoot the basketball.
Mm.
How
Wow.
did you find her? Like where was she playing before, and how did you get connected with her?
Yeah. So this summer, she was known because several schools in the Big 12 recruited her too. So people were knew about her. But as people started doing a deeper dive, they weren't sure if they could get her in the country. And that was been the biggest issue the entire time. She'd been denied a couple of times already. And so her visa was just something that somebody really had to be committed and work on with it. And so we knew about her and we visited with her in the summer, and then she was already committed to another school, and so we let it drop. And then in September, her camp actually reached back out to us, because I guess that other school didn't think that they could get her in the country, so they released her. We said we think
Wow.
we can, and we signed her in October actually, but we did keep it under the radar because we just didn't want there to be a lot of hoopla and then we not ever get her out into the country. But December 31st, which was right on the deadline, to be honest, just because of the different things that are being passed through the Trump administration for Nigeria. December 31st, we got her
Wow.
her visa, and she got in the country that night, and it was incredible. And she had been denied 3 times, and so she was not feeling very confident, but we just did the work, and there was a lot of work that went into it. We've learned a lot about immigration law, and I still wouldn't be able to talk intelligently about it, but Eric Deru on my staff is the one that took the bull by the horns and said, I think I can get this done. And he did a lot of educational things. He did a lot of talking, got the right people on board. And I will tell you this, Texas Tech has a lot of alum that are really supportive, and obviously that know the right people that can help us, that were able to help us be able to get that visa approved.
That's awesome. Incredible
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, she's an incredible young lady too. Just a great heart, very, very grateful to be here. Very joyful. She's been fantastic with her teammates. She's a lot of fun.
And where was she playing?
So she's out of high school. She's out of high school. So she literally just trains, and like she had moved to Japan to go to high school and played high school ball in Japan, which is kind of funny because that's why all her clips look so outrageous, because clearly a lot of people in Japan are pretty small. So she's really, I mean, it's like she's playing against children. Um, but so she has not played in college. And so she was just a high school recruit, but happened to be out of Japan. She's from Nigeria, played some high school ball in Japan, also has been in South Africa. So just a crazy, crazy backstory. Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Oh, that's
insane.
Yeah.
How has the support been? What have you seen at United Supermarkets Arena? Obviously, we know what the Tech, fan base can be like. We've seen it, and we've seen so much overwhelming success across all sports right now. I mean, it's insane. Softball, football, men's basketball, and now women's basketball. What has the support been like for you inside United Supermarkets Arena.
It's been incredible. I played back in the day when we did not play in the USA. We played in the Coliseum and it held 8,500. Yeah, 8,500. And my last 2 years of playing, we started selling it out. And obviously, is that's kind of what started the building of the USA. And but they doubled it in size. It's like 15,500 now. And the Lady Raiders used to sell it out as well. Back in, yeah, I mean, when we moved into that, when Coach Sharp was in back in those days, those 20 years that they were so successful, I think we were third in the nation in attendance with about 10 to 13,000 a night. That's been my goal, is to get us back there. And I would say the last couple of games, it has been really nostalgic for me a little bit. The other night I walked out onto the court and I believe we had over 6,000, and it was just feeling so much more like what I remember that. And so it's been fantastic. There's a lot of buzz about the Lady Raiders for so many different reasons, but they love this team. They love watching this team. We're expecting a really great crowd on Saturday at 1 o'clock against K-State. And then there's a doubleheader, so our men play BYU at 7. So I imagine there's going to be a lot of people going through the USA within that 12 hours of Red Raider basketball, whatever that looks like.
Coach,
That's
what's your take on the league overall this season?
I'm so excited about it and so proud about it. Like I think there's some great parity. I think that it's now more than ever where you better be ready when you step out on that court, because 1 through 16 can get it done. And I just think there's been some great games. I think there's going to continue to be some great games. I love how deep it is, and I think this might be our year to really go 7, 8, 9 into the tournament, and that would be incredible for the Big 12.
Yeah, what an incredible season it's been so far. Can't wait to see how this team finishes it out. And if you're able to get Stephanie eligible and playing this year, that'd be incredible to watch her get infused into what you're doing. What a season. Krista Gerlich, head women's basketball coach for the Texas Tech Lady Red Raiders, 17th in the nation, 6-0 in Big 12 play. They host K-State on Saturday. Thanks for your time this morning, and wreck 'em.
Thank you guys so much. Great talking to y'all. Wreck them for sure.
Take care. Coach Krista
Coach.
Gerlich. Who, she mentioned it, like, as a part of the most overwhelming success this program has had, winning a national championship along with Cheryl Swoops in 92, 93, and then, in returning and coaching in her alma mater. What an incredible opportunity. And to have this team where they are, it's been fun to watch them so far this year, James.
Yeah, this team's loaded. Bailey Maupin has taken her game to another level. They added Snetta Collins in the portal, who's averaging 14 points per game. Bristow's a 13-point per game scorer, and they're at 19-0, 6-0, leading the Big 12. Like, this team is legit. This program is in a really good spot. Their net rankings continue to climb as they start to pick up some quad one wins. So Texas Tech women's basketball, man, and the fans show up. They are excited about this Texas Tech program, and United Supermarkets Arena is a very, very hostile environment that opponents have to walk into. And next up, K-State.
All right, with James Wesley, I'm Ari Tepkin. This is Big 12 Today on Big 12 Radio. Our portal season update continues. We're talking Colorado and what they've done so far with their coaching staff and in the portal. That's next. This is Big 12 Today, Big 12 Radio, presented by Modelo. Heard on TuneIn, watched on Big 12 Studios.